Monty, where you been at? I thought you said you had everything planned for July. And da, da, da. You was really excited. And this and that, the third. You said. I ain't seen you on socials. I ain't seen you in person. You been dodging my calls. What's going on? I just want to say thank you to y'all. I have over 100 subscribers. I do look like y'all. What? Yeah, y'all. I was finna giddy. I was finna tear. I was finna dance like David, baby. I was finna.
Okay.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for my 100 subscribers. I started with 5 subscribers, and then when I was consistent with my videos, I worked my way up to 100. I was like at 100, 203. So I haven't checked in a while, but I just want to say thank you for my new 95 subscribers. I'm so country, I couldn't get that out. Subscribers, my 95 to 98 to 100 new subscribers.
Can you not?
Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I love y'all for rocking with your girl. Y'all want me to I merely rock go in? Ooh, yeah. What's good? It's your girl Taylor Emani, also known as Monty J Rain, in this mother loving thing. And I know y'all got questions. I know y'all like, Monty, where you been at? You told us you had a whole thing planned for July. You ain't post nothing. Absolutely nothing. You've been MIA lately. You've been MIA on socials. You've been MIA in person. For the people that got my number, I have not been answering the phone. I ain't been answering the phone for my mother. Not even my mom. My mom called me yesterday and did everything but cuss me out. And the answer is I needed to disappear. I felt heavy. I still feel heavy. I just don't have it right now. My whole life, I've been the one who keeps it together for other people. I was the glue for my family growing up. I was always the one that was okay. I was always the one to make somebody laugh. I was always the one to dry the tears. I was always the one to give money. I was always the one to just always there. And I felt like it was my responsibility to be there because I had it in me to be there. And I just got to a place where I don't know how anymore. I don't know how to be there for people. And if I'm being quite honest in my faith journey, I haven't really wanted to be around people. I've lost my love for people, not people individually. So I don't want anybody to be watching like she's talking about me. I ain't talking about nobody in particular. I've just lost my love for people as a whole. I've lost my zeal for humanity. I don't see the good in people anymore. I've been so hurt, y'all. I've just never allowed myself to break. I've never allowed myself to heal. I don't have a lot of parental support. And when I say that, I know my parents probably gonna be, here she go, always trying to talk down on. No, I'm not trying to talk down on y'all. It's just my parents. I saw this post that said, I'm a trust fund baby. My parents trusted me to go fund myself. And that's how I feel. Like I had to call somebody very close to me and just say, hey, can I come get away for a while and break? Can I come break? Do you have space for me to come break? And they said, yes, absolutely, come on. And that's where I've been. A lot of people don't know I'm not in Nashville right now. I will be back, but I'm not there right now. I left. And a lot of people don't even know I'm gone. And if you're seeing this and you didn't know, I would say charge it to my head and not my heart. But I'm going to be honest, it was a need to know. I've been kind of going in circles, it feels like. I did end up losing that job. I don't know, it just feel like this video might be all over the place. So if it's all over the place, bear with me. I'm in that stage of my walk with Christ where I'm still trusting him, I still believe him, but I'm really struggling with letting go of my will. I'm struggling with letting go of my own will, of what I want my life to be, what I want my life to look like, the people that I want in my life. And I feel like God is like, you got to choose. It got to be my will or it's going to be your will. and you're gonna struggle either way. But if you choose your will, it's gonna continue to fall apart. I've been so hurt, y'all. Me and my best friend fell out. That was my dog. I honestly have a lot of anger toward that situation. Not to bash her, but it just felt like I was trying, you know? Even if we decided that our friendship wasn't going to continue, I was trying and I felt like you just said F me. And I have so much animosity because some of the things that I was dealing with, I feel like her saying F me fed into that. My relationship, it's something I just keep going. It's like it, I feel like when you're in a situation where the two people don't really seem toxic, but they toxic, it get toxic. I don't know. Like it's toxic, but it's more so like trying to make two pieces of a puzzle fit that just don't fit. But I love him, y'all. I love that man so bad. I love that man so bad in a way that I didn't even know I could love another person, honestly. And God has been showing me that when we got together, I didn't choose him for the right reason. If I'm being honest, I chose him because of how I thought he could make me feel. I was like, yeah, like I'm out of his league, but he fine. I like him. Like, let's see what's gonna happen. It wasn't really like, oh, I love who he is already. It was more so like, oh, you like me, period. Let's see where this is going, and you better treat me right. In this relationship, I learned that I had never learned how to treat a man. I had never learned how to talk to a man respectfully when I was upset. I never learned how to talk to him instead of at him, you know? And it's just like, I just needed to break. This is more than a stripping season. It's like God is forcing me into isolation. Well, not even, I need isolation in order to like self-reflect. Let me go make a coffee. I just needed somewhere to break, y'all. I've been going through so many different things. You see how I just had to take that breath? Like, first of all, nobody talks about suppressed emotions and how they just come up out the blue. Nobody talks about how to actively deal with animosity toward friendship breakups. It wasn't your fault, but they treat it like it's your fault. I ain't really had to try with you, but I did. Like, I put my best foot forward, and you trying to act like I did you dirt when I feel like you was kind of the sucky friend. And nobody talks about struggling with God's will over your will. Like, I want this, God. I want this. Can I have it, please? Can I have it? And really wrestling, thinking that you surrender something and you didn't surrender it. Like you gotta surrender what you thought you surrendered but didn't surrender. So it's like a re-surrenderer, and you still got your hand on it. You still have your hand in the bag of chips. I'm still trying to find the Cracker Jack at the bottom. What? Nobody really hits these points. I left where I live. Just know your friend needed to disappear and she did it successfully. So you should really look at me like John Wick because but I just needed time. I haven't even really told my mom that I left. My mom called me because I hadn't talked to her in like almost a month. Oops. But I'm also dealing with like feelings of abandonment and neglect from my parents. And because I love them so much, I don't really know how to handle them, especially because my parents are not very receptive to how they've treated me. Like, it's more so, you don't ever call us, you don't ever talk to us, you don't ever, you don't, you. And it's like, I don't think y'all really understand how y'all do me. There was a time in my life where both parents did not talk to me for up to 6 months. I didn't talk to neither parent. I was in out there in life doing it on my own, trying to figure it out with healthy, live parents who are in my life but have decided they don't want to talk to me. And when we got back cool, it was just kind of like, whoop, that was a blip. Wow, I feel like my sister gets active love, if not from both parents, at least from one. So I'm dealing with resentment. I'm dealing with with wrestling with God, struggling with sexual immorality of all forms. I'm struggling with breaking abstinence, which I will get into. I'm struggling with returning to old comforts like smoking weed, which we will get into. I'm struggling with no support, or what feels like no support. And I'm going through this thing where I've been hurt and betrayed and lied to so many times. I'm side eyeing everybody in my life. Can we talk about that? What is that? What is that? I'm looking at everybody little cross. I feel like everybody is suspicious. Everybody is suspicious. Everybody has opportunity to be suspicious. And I don't know what that is as well. In this season, once I lost my apartment, I didn't have help from my parents at that time. It was just kind of like, sorry, you're going through that. That sucks for you. Love you. Are you okay? Cool. I can't do anything for you, but are you okay? Great. It was more so like my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend Ty was kind of like stepping up to the plate, which it wasn't his responsibility. And I know it's not his responsibility because we are not married. He loves me in a way that he will always make sure I'm okay. But I also felt like because we're not together, we're trying to let each other go and surrender things to God. So whatever he has for us, we're trying to allow that to be. It just felt like he was comfortable being in a certain level of misery, a certain level of stagnation to make sure I was okay. And I was like, I can't do this. I did reach out to one of my parents and say, hey, this isn't going very well. I need to get away. And it was just more so like, well, I can call and try to talk to him, but I don't have space for you here. And it was just like, I'm your kid. Okay, ouch. That hurt. And I just went into disappear mode. I went into straight disappear mode. I had to wait for unemployment. I'm not having nothing come in. It was just like, I don't have nothing to give, nothing. And I'm the person that people come to give, whether it be money, whether it be prayer, whether it be energy, whether it be advice, whether it be love, whether it be comfort, whether it be to dry your tears. I was just the person that people feel like should constantly give. But when it was time for me to be poured into, I felt like a beggar. I felt like Oliver Twist. Spare love. Like, I didn't want to keep doing that. Even now, being here, that person has gone above and beyond for me, has made sure I'm okay. I haven't needed anything, has given me love and community. And I feel weird accepting. I just feel off a little bit because it's like, to be honest, my parents don't do this for me, so why are you? And expecting nothing back. This is exactly what I needed, and I feel like I'm where I need to be. It just feels awkward because I want to be where I want to be. I want to be with who I want to be with. I miss the old life that wasn't serving me anymore because it was comfortable. And so right now, God has me wrestling because not only was comfort my idol, but my relationship, the man I was in a relationship, became my idol. Even though I wasn't trying to put him in that space, he became my idol because he was so soothing to me when we were in a relationship that I constantly wanted that. And when he didn't match Jesus's perfection in soothing me, I would become upset. And that's how you know you put somebody in a place that they shouldn't. He's human. He's going to mess up. He's going to say the wrong things. He's going to get it wrong sometime. But God also showed me where I've been messing up, where I was wrong, how I even went into it with certain ill intents, even though that wasn't my intention and that's not what I thought. And it's difficult, y'all. It's difficult. I'm struggling with, like, am I even qualified to make faith-based content? Because I don't want to call myself a Christian content creator. I feel like that's like it's like a stigma with that. Yeah, Christian content. Like, no, I'll be like, listen, y'all, it's hard out here for a Christian. It's hard out here for a Christian when you trying to live for God and His will. I'm doing too much. I don't know. This video all over the place because it was last minute. I've been breaking, y'all. That's what I've been doing. I've been out here breaking, out here trying to heal, out here trying to love. I've just been lost. I've just been lost. Like, I've even lost my love for people. Growing up, I used to be so social, talk to anybody. It's like now I just be like, mm-mm. No new friends, no new friends near here. I don't want to talk to people. If we ain't gotta talk, keep it to him, Mim. I just don't want. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about the Lord. We can have a 30-minute long conversation. And you be like, girl, let me get your number. You lost me. And I know that's not how the Lord made me to be. And I know He told me that I have to unload some things before I'm ready to walk in certain parts of my life. Honestly, I feel like that's why God has held my music back, has held my gift back, because of the resentment that I have toward my loved ones. I have a lot of resentment. I feel like I was the youngest. I was pushed out early. I was made to be independent in ways that I don't feel like my sister has to be independent. And that hurts me. That hurts me because I'm struggling, and I'm still expected to show up, and I'm still expected to have a relationship, and I'm still expected to be the same person when I feel like I'm treated with a long handled spoon or neglected completely. And that's hard. However, comma and I'm just praying that God strips me of those things. I'm just gonna keep surrendering, keep surrendering, keep surrendering, because surrender is hard. Especially when you think you surrendered and you didn't. I can't get over that. I really thought I let it go. Whole time I'm talking about pinky toe curled up on it, trying to keep it up under my foot and slide it back like God ain't gonna see me. Yeah. So we finna see a lot of different content. Hopefully I'll be able to do a content breakdown for you, so when you see certain titles, you know exactly what it is. And we're just gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it rolling, because since I have this space and this opportunity, I want to use it to the fullest. So shout out to the people that are creating this space for me. They know who they are. I love you so, 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 so dearly. And I just hope y'all keep rocking with me, because I know sometimes the truth of what we go through on this journey is not cute, but it's necessary. And just remember that I love you. I love you. Something about you, girl. But Jesus love you more, because I can't love you like Jesus love you. Because if I try to love you like Jesus love you, I'm gonna fail every time, and He not gonna ever fail because He's perfect. So just bank on that love and don't bank on my love, because if you bank on my love, we bankrupt. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Give me some grace. Bye.